Hello everyone, my name is Stefan, Botanist Cool. It is year 3 on our forest farm here, and year 3 spring specifically because Grandpa's here to tell us just how good we did. If you are proud of me and my farm and how good we did like Grandpa is, make sure to like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Let's just get right on into the video. Now, believe it or not, I've never actually seen this cutscene before. I've played a lot of Stardew in my day, but I've never played to the point that I've actually completed the game, which is this wild thing, right? I have made immense amount of money, I've made a crazy amount of like products, but I've never actually beaten the game. I've never fully gone through everything and seen this cutscene, so it's kind of nice seeing it for my first time. Anyways, Spring 1 comes along and the house is the same as it was before. I'm still redecorating, remodeling, and this is gonna change a lot coming soon. Trust you me, there's a lot of changes coming. Not just with the house, but also the farm outside. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The more I played with this exact farm design, the more I absolutely hated it. This giant big field of like miscellaneous things being planted, it began to irk me in a lot of ways, right? I did not enjoy it. I even went and I was like, I'm gonna start like organizing it and making all these seeds look really cool, and then I'm gonna make a bean sprout fence around it, and I really regretted it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, this is gonna look so cool, and I'm gonna put the cauliflower in a little area, and I'm gonna make it a little artistic and stuff, and I'm like, I just look back at it now and I realize it was so unnecessary and so frustrating. And I couldn't even water properly on the first day because I was blocked out from everything by the goddamn bean poles. Long story short, I really didn't like the design this time. I just really didn't. It was bad, and I'll be the first to absolutely admit that I did bad. I like the bottom part actually a lot more than I like the top part, and of course I like the bee sanctuary I had on the left. That was really nice. The bees, the tea, and the bottom slots here are fantastic. The ancient fruit slots gonna be nice and easy. I put some quick roll on that. It's gonna give me a lot of ancient fruit. I can make more seeds out of that. Maybe just eventually fill up the greenhouse with them. But that big field on the top right hand corner is just not to my liking. Mushroom Cave is pretty much staying the same. Nothing too big there, nothing too big to change. The animals have been absolutely fine. In all reality, there's not much to change about them. I intend in the future to actually get rid of the animals, but a lot of the bigger changes came in our house. We expanded the house a lot. I went from 200,000 to like 30,000 bucks, and I added a whole bunch of rooms, which some of them I'm going to use a lot of. I actually tried making this bottom room to a crafting room. Didn't like that idea, and I decided to turn the top like attic into the crafting slash materials slash furnace room slash a whole bunch of stuff. I got wood chippers, which surprisingly are very useful, especially on the forest farm. I've got my crafting table. I've got a whole bunch of different chests to put things and stuff, places and what have you. I'm starting to put lights down so everything can be lit well, and I'm starting to make an attic that I'm going to be using pretty much 24/7. In fact, this attic has become so immensely useful in just my daily life in Stardew Valley. It's great. I absolutely love it. And again, I don't know why I chose this bean sprout design. It's so fucking bad. Every time they come up, I have to go around the entirety of it. I gotta do the same thing for the bees, but it's not as bad. And I really hated farming this specific area. I really did. A lot of cool stuff came out, a lot of stuff came out of it, but I hated it. It's Calico Desert Festival time, and just before I went to the desert, I decided to check out my wine, and I found out I made a whole bunch of iridium wine, and I was very excited. Normal grape wine and cherry wine. I replaced all that with mead, and that's going to take a little while, but I just kind of wanted to get all the mead out of the way because I fully filled up this area in the cellar with 110 casks, and we're going to be using them quite a bit. We went on over to the desert, salmonberry season, didn't get too many of those, I'm not gonna lie. And we did our first calico, like, desert festival here. It was actually a lot of fun and very interesting. I got a whole bunch of weird food from this chef guy, gave me a lot of really cool bonuses. I ended up getting this really weird cactus from this guy who was like, here, have a cactus, it's perfect for you. It has a weird old face, I love it. Talked to a lot of the people around, checked out the shops that the townsfolk opened. I did do a lot of fishing with Willie, and later on I even went into the cave, but in all reality, that's just, you know, that's just Skull Cavern, nothing too crazy there. And I even got a whole bunch of new clothes from Sandy and from Emily when she came on the third day. It was a lot of fun, and I got to see a lot of new clothes that worked really well on Licorice here. Also, that wine made a good chunk of money, and I was nowhere near done making that big profit on wine. I am so ready to exploit that. I think the funniest thing was the fact that Pam actually made us drive our way to the festival for a day. That that was just hilarious. Overall, I changed quite a bit. It not per se for the better. I hated, and I still do hate, that field over on the farm, but the inside of the house is something that I'm pretty happy with. I have a lot of stuff here, recycling, wood chippers, furnaces, etc., that are all easy access, ready to build. I made everything else kind of nice, that I'm really enjoying it. I have a few things to still figure out and work out. The cellar is full of casks. Again, very happy with that. And I even turned that bottom room into a big room of preserve jars. That way I'm able to just make more preserves. Apricots sell better as preserves than they do wine, which is really cool. And I'm gonna try using that here and there. The tea is very easy to collect, and it doesn't overtake the entirety of that section of the farm anymore, which I'm very happy about. Go in, get it nice and easy. Go check out the animals down below, and again, I don't plan on keeping the animals for too long. Once I get the dinosaurs and I get the dinosaur mail, I think I'm just gonna kind of get rid of the animals and turn that all into vineyard space. And that's basically my plan from now on. If you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. I really enjoy making them and kind of doing silly shenanigans in Stardew Valley. I'm gonna have designs that I make that I'm not gonna like this. I really do not like this field at all. I don't know why I did it like this, and I'm gonna probably change it next season if I have the ability to, because I don't want to deal with this anymore. If y'all liked it, make sure to like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Hope you had a good one. Stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. I'll see you soon. Bye everyone.